Dear students, I am Santan, working as a physics faculty in Target English Medium School. Today, in this part video, I would like to explain about what is the ray diagrams for the convex and concave mirrors and what is the use of the ray diagrams. We discussed in the chapter of reflection of light at spherical surface. Ray diagrams for image formation by spherical mirrors. These ray diagrams are very helpful to us to find where the image will be formed is nothing but what is the position of the image and what is the nature of the image formed by either convex and concave lenses graphically. Means graphically to represent the position and find the nature of the image for the regarding position of the object when they placed in front of either convex or concave mirror. At that time, what is the position of the image and where it will be formed and what is its nature, that is everything you can easily find out when you know the ray diagrams of concept. Okay, first one under this discussion. When incident ray parallel to the principal axis, when incident ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection passing through the principal focus is nothing but capital F. So listen very carefully. Okay. When incident ray parallel to the principal axis after the reflection passing through the principal focus so this one, it is the incident ray, it is the reflected ray. Already in the previous video I said that in the concept of converging. Okay, so the light ray, it is the incident light ray. The incident light ray parallel to the principal axis of the spherical mirror after the reflection, it must be passing through the which one? Focus only. Okay, in case of concave mirror, so the reflected ray is really passing through the focus. Here we can write really passing through the focus. But next, in convex mirror, so here, in case of convex mirror, incident ray parallel to the principal axis. After the reflection, okay, the reflected ray you produce to backward, it is appears passing through the focus or appears diverge from the focus. Listen very carefully. Same concept is same, but the final answer is we can write different way. When incident ray parallel to the principal axis after the reflection, okay, really passing through the principal focus in concave mirror and okay appears to diverge from the focus in convex mirror. Appears to diverge from F means principal focus. This is one. Next, the second one. If incident ray passing through the focus, focus is nothing but principal focus. If incident ray passing through the focus after reflection, the reflected ray parallel to the principal axis. So listen, previous one is if incident ray parallel to the principal axis after the reflection, the reflected ray must be passing through the focus. In case of concave mirror, appears to diverge from the focus in convex mirror. But the second one is if incident ray passing through the focus after reflection, the reflected ray parallel to the principal axis. This is the incident ray. Reflected. Here you are observing that is it really correct or not means. So I said very clearly, if the incident ray will be fall onto the concave mirror at this point, like this one. Okay, I will draw. It is the focus. AB is the incident ray. This ray will be passing through the principal focus of a mirror, spherical mirror, fall at point B. At the point B, we draw a tangential one. It is represented the which one? Okay, reflecting surface at this point. Now we draw a normal for this. It is the C. So after this one, this is the angle I. Ray will be reflected like this. This is the angle R. So angle I is equals to angle R. Already you have some idea is there in 8th standard level. I will be clearly explain that laws of reflection. The second law of reflection, angle of incident is always equal to angle of reflection. That's why, so means the laws of reflection is valid for the plane surfaces and as well for the spherical surfaces also. Means in case of spherical surface also laws of reflection will be valid. R is nothing but it is here is also we are applied, that is the meaning. That's why from this one, is it correct or not? So the incident ray is appears to passing through the focus. After the reflection, the reflected ray is appears parallel to the which one? Principal axis. Same thing for convex mirror. So listen. So it is the incident ray, it is the reflected ray. Actually, in convex mirror, the incident ray is directly not passing through the focus because the focus and center of curvature, these two are present behind the mirror. For which one? Convex mirror. But in case of concave mirror, they will be in front of the mirror. That's why it is clearly we are showing. But in this one, this is the incident ray. The incident ray you produce to forward, it is exactly appears to meet what is that one? Focus. At that time, when the light will be fall on here, you draw the, okay, what is that one? Normal. For this one, produce backward. This. That's what will happen. Angle I, angle R. So incident ray in case of convex mirror, the incident ray is appears passing through the focus, not real. Appears passing through the focus. After the reflection, the reflected ray parallel to the which one? Principal axis. During draw the diagram, no need to draw the normal, just like this one. So when I was draw the diagram on the blackboard, listen very carefully how I can draw. That's why after that, so during draw the diagram in your running notebook, mainly about the light concept. At that time, just you can pause the button and so draw slowly. After that again, okay, check, resume, pause. Like that mode, you can draw the diagram neatly and elaboratedly in your running notebooks. Next, third one. If incident ray passing through the center of curvature. If incident ray passing through the center of curvature, after reflection, it retraces its path, means move back into the same path. So listen, if the incident ray passing through the center of curvature is nothing but C, after the reflection, the reflected ray is retraces its path, means come back into the same incident path only. So with the help of the diagram, I will explain clearly for understanding of you this topic. Okay, sentence. So here, this is the incident ray. Incident ray is passing through the center of curvature. This one we can set as C. So here, for this point, we draw the normal. Then what will be happen? You are observing that. So if you are observing like this one, okay, mostly. Here, this is the incident ray. The incident ray will be fall on the curved surface at this point. It is the A, B. At the point B, we draw the tangential line. The tangential line says that it is represented the reflecting surface at the incident point on the spherical surface. So it is just like we know that I explained clearly in the plane mirror concept in 8th standard level. It is a plane mirror. If incident light fall along the normal, incident ray is fall on the reflecting surface along the normal. After the reflection, it is retraces its the same path. That's why here is also, if the incident ray will be fall at this point, after draw the which one here tangential line, it is represented the reflecting surface. That's why the light ray is passing through the C. It is appears fall on the reflecting surface normally, means 90 degrees. Here what is the angle I? 0, because of incident light and normal both are same. If it will be fall here, we know that when we can take a ball, the ball will be dropped onto the hard floor exactly in vertical mode. Nothing but for the horizontal floor, it is in which mode? Normal is nothing but 90 degrees or perpendicular. When the ball will be dropped, like this one, after fall it will be comes back in the same path, like this mode is there. That's why after the reflection it retraces the which path? Same path. So reflected incident ray passing through the center of curvature. After the reflection, it retraces the same path. Here is also. For the normal. For reflecting surface, it is normal. So the light will be fall, appears to fall at the point you see. It is exactly okay for passing normally. Listen very carefully. So it is the incident ray. If the light will be fall here at the point B on the convex surface, at that point we draw a tangential line. For the tangential line, so the light ray will be appears fall normally. That's why it retraces the back. If incident ray passing through the center of curvature, after the reflection, it retraces the same path in concave and convex mirror. So, still two are there, that is we are discussed in the next video. Thank you.